Hi, and welcome to my channel, Mysterious Soul Divination. My name is Dymond, and this reading is another spirit communication reading in which I did another pendulum session using the pendulum charts. This time I did not record the actual process of my pendulum session because I thought that the last video was too long. So I just basically recorded the messages. But in the future, if you actually want to see me go through the process of getting the messages through the pendulum charts, then I would be more than happy to show you the whole process. I just thought it was too long of a video. But anyways, I originally conducted this reading on July the 18th. Bring us to today is the August the 5th. Yeah, August the 5th. So I haven't been able to post in about a month or so. I've just been having some issues. Let's just put it that way. I've been having issues that has stopped me from recording the videos. But I really feel like these messages need to get out there. So better late than never, right? So if you're interested in what spirit is coming through for this video, please stay tuned. I want to thank first and foremost my new subscribers, my old subscribers, the subscribers that have been subscribing. I thank you. I really appreciate you. You guys are really making me push myself to actually do more videos. I know that they're really helping you, and I really want to do more, and in time I'm going to be able to pump out a whole lot more videos. It's just this past month was just cray. But anyways, with that said, I thank you, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to support my channel. It really helps me a lot. So with that said, I'm just going to get on to the messages of what came through. So the there was a father energy that wanted to come through, and well, I asked him, I said, well, who is it that you're wanting to connect with? So he went to child, he went to mother, sibling, and pet. So I'm assuming this is like a family that he's trying to contact. And his pet is involved, so I'm sure he loved his pet dearly. The messages that came through are: Earth is not your real home. Revenge is not needed. I love you. It's okay to move on. Let go of past. There's no one to blame. And abandonment issues and judgment by others. So I'm just going to get into elaborate a little bit more on those messages. But if those messages are not resonating you with right off the bat, this reading probably is not for you. But if they are, please keep watching. Okay, so your Earth is not the real home. So basically, your father wants you to be at peace with his passing. He wants you to know that Earth is not our real home. He has, in passing, returned home again, and you will see each other once again. So in heaven, where he is, in the other world, where he is, on the other side, where he is, that is his real home. That is your real home. And he just wants you to be aware that Earth is here to experience, like this Earth is here for all of us to experience. It's not our real home, it's just an experience, and he wants you to be okay with that. He wants you to know that he wants you to enjoy life here on Earth to the fullest, because it's temporary. It's a temporary experience that all humans go through. And he really wants you to experience the joys and the laughter, and he really wants you to enjoy life to the fullest. Because I'm sensing that after his passing, you haven't really been enjoying your life as you could because of his passing, and you're probably still in mourning of that. But he wants you to really be happy and enjoy life now. Enjoy life in the physical, because you're not always going to have the physical, and you will be reunited with him again once you pass. Okay? And he also wants to assure you that when you pass, when you cross over, he doesn't want you to fear death. You're going to be finding yourself in familiar surroundings. There's going to be familiar people that are there to greet you and help you. And maybe you have a fear of dying, a fear of death, and he doesn't want you to be afraid at all, because there are going to be people there waiting for you on the other side, if you were wondering about that. Revenge is not needed. So your father is asking you to not seek revenge. Let go of the need for revenge. It is hurting you more than those that you are seeking revenge against. Like I said, it's coming back to this. Life is an experience, and retribution is uncalled for on the other side. So I'm sensing that you're really holding on to a lot of pain and suffering from the way that he died, and you feel like that you should do something to get retribution for his death. He doesn't want that. He just wants you to live a happy life and basically move on from the revenge. The revenge brings in anger and resentment, and that's a low energy frequency that you don't really want into your life. He wants you to be happy, right? And he says that I love you. So simply put, I don't really need to put any more meanings onto that, but your father wants to tell you that he loves you. And maybe he didn't get the chance at the time of his passing to actually tell you so before he died, but he wants you to know now, I love you. And if I didn't get the chance to tell you, I absolutely do love you. And you should never wonder or think about that at all. And it's okay to move on. Your father wants you to know that it is okay to move on. You can find things and people to make you happy. He doesn't want you to be unhappy. He wants you to live a happy, fulfilled, blessed life. He has left the physical world and does not want you to think that it is not okay to move on because he wants you to, right? So he really wants you, like he keeps stressing, I want you to live a happy life. I don't know, are you not living the life that you want because your father has died, or your husband has died, or your uncle has died? Do you know what I mean? He says it's okay to move on. You're in the physical world. He is not. You're in two separate dimensions, and he wants you to enjoy the physical. He also wants you to let go of the past. He says that holding on to the past is stopping you from living in the present and from you fully living your life. Right? Negative things, negative situations that have happened to you in the past are experiences for you that you decided on at a soul level. And these experiences, these negative experiences that are in your life, like you agreed upon them on a soul level, so they're happening to you. And he really just wants you to forgive and let go. Forgive and let go is what I'm sensing for yourself and for others. It's just like, let go of the what haves, the could haves, the should haves, the would haves. There's nothing you could have done to stop the death. There's absolutely nothing. It's a soul contract. Your time is up. Poof, you're gone. Okay? And abandonment issues. Your father wants you to know that you are still experiencing abandonment issues that are more or less clouding your judgment, in which you are reacting to situations maybe inappropriately, and maybe the reason why you are unhappy at the moment, if that is the case. And for that, you need to clear your own abandonment energy that is impacting your life. And forgiveness is all part of it. So if you can try to forgive what has happened in the past, what has happened with his death and his passing, and that's the first step of getting rid of these abandonment issues. I know your father's left. My father died when I was young, and I felt abandoned as well. But you really must... You have to get through those issues yourself. Like, if you need to seek counseling, then do so. You need to speak with a friend, do so. But he really wants you to just really try and get through those issues that you're having, is what I'm sensing. And judgment by others. Your father wants you to know that when you feel that others are like judging you, it's most likely because you are judging yourself, if that makes sense. It's like others reflect your own thoughts and feelings. So people that you are judging is just what basically you see in yourself. I'm not sure if that makes sense or not, but change your self-perception and like work at any negative recording or story about yourself that is like, it's deep in your subconscious. This is not something that you get rid of it's difficult, let me say, to get rid of deep subconscious recordings of yourself, what you think of yourself, what you think of others. So the next time you look at someone and you say, I don't know, you're looking at them and you're prejudging them because of the way that they look, or prejudging them because of the way they work, or whatever the case may be, that's a mirror onto yourself of maybe what you should be working on, if that makes sense. And do not allow another person's opinion of you, this is very important, to impact your life. Others do not have the power unless you give it to them. So if people are, judging you, and that's making you second guess a situation where you want to go, like if they're judging, for example, you want to go to school for, I don't know, a medical doctor or something like that, and someone else is saying, oh no, you're too stupid to do that, or that's too long of a course to do, you can't do that, and that's impacting your decision on what you really feel and know on a soul level is where you're supposed to be and want to be. And that's going to affect your mindset. That's going to affect your whole life if you give in to those people telling you things that like you don't really believe. Sorry about the dogs. But anyways, I really feel that your father wants you to change your self-perception of yourself. Like what you see in the mirror is probably something completely different than what others see of you. And it's probably more on the negative side is what I'm sensing. And your self-perception comes in your subconscious, and he wants you to replace any negative recording, any negative story about yourself. And that's really going to help you live a better life. It's going to make you happier, to get rid of these blockages and these negative beliefs that they're buried deep into your subconscious, and they're not easy to get rid of. Like, you really have to work really hard to get rid of them. But your Father really wants you to try looking in the mirror and say that you're beautiful, you're happy, you're loved, you have what you need, you are successful, and all this kind of stuff. Whatever your blockages are, whatever it is that you're having self-negative talk about, your Father really, really wants you to work on that, so that you can really truly live the happy, healthy, successful life that you truly deserve. Because we are on this planet for a little while, we're in the physical world for a little while, and then we're gone, right? So, and please do not allow other people's opinions to affect you, because the other people's opinions of you can have a major impact on your life, and it can put you in a very different direction than what you really want to do in life. And you have all the power. It's like the other person can take your power, but the other person is powerless against you unless you actually give them your power, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to quickly pull an oracle card just to give a little bit more guidance. We're already at 15 minutes, I think, or 16 minutes. Just one more card to give this family some guidance on your passing, please. I have a new understanding. Okay, so your Father has a new understanding, probably of life, probably of death, but he has a new understanding of life itself. Okay, that's your last message. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell for when I post new videos, you'll be notified. And I really enjoy doing these readings, so I'm going to keep doing more of them. And I know that you guys, they're really helpful to you. And with that said, I'm going to take off, and peace out, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.